All right, let's take a look at the market. Can you hear this?
So there's a lot of that going on, I think, with Elon Musk and potentially the administration coming into office. But nonetheless, yeah, today, obviously the catalyst right now is down because of the auto sales, and the stock has been drifting to the downside after it had a fantastic
Let's take a
run in
look
the
at the
past month and a half post election. Not surprised to see that, but again, it's trading on its own valuation relative to the prospects of some regulatory benefits and, of course, business benefits that Elon Musk tied to the Trump administration will garner for shareholders.
Well, one that they're going to get right now is the $7,500 tax credit for the Cybertruck, which they are going to qualify for. That hit on Thursday.
Just watching
so,
what the smart people say in the
morning.
market. If there's anything coming
George,
up.
in terms of like the ability to weigh on the stock, though, it is a kind of a big force of speculative fervor behind Tesla still. That bears are going to have to deal with if anybody's trying to bet against the stock based on car deliveries.
Yep.
It just, to your point, hasn't moved on that in a while, and I don't think it's a big shocker
ES is
either.
up,
I get that this missed
NQ is
the
up,
number,
YM is
but
up,
that's kind of been the whole
RTY is
irony
up,
of this rally in the
market's
stock for the
trajectory is up
last
right now.
3 months has been that everybody knew the numbers have generally slowed and that demand for EVs has been spotty at best. That's why the first half of the year everybody was cutting prices. So it's not like this is a huge surprise in terms of just the quality generally or the stagnation of demand.
Well, I think the initial cut in prices for Tesla, I believe it was over a year ago, that generated some boost in sales, but also at the same time, new auto sales and new auto production was still being ramped up to meet demand. Now, I mean, you just drive through or drive by car lots, there's tons of cars. So I think there's something going on in the auto market. I'm not an auto analyst per se, but I think that's also impacting Tesla's sales.
Absolutely.
The Cybertruck, again, it's still new. It's still popular, very expensive. So they're not generating a lot of unit volume in that particular area of their business. But nonetheless, the stock has been moving irrespective of the auto sales. Which again, if you look at it, we're down on the quarter versus last year.
Okay, George, thanks for the data. Did you see that Cybertruck that exploded in Vegas? That was pretty crazy, but don't think it was. Yeah, wild. Doesn't seem like anything related to the vehicle,
in Vegas is pretty fucking crazy.
Appreciate you, GT. Good to see you in 2025, sir. Happy New Year.
You too.
You guys have crossed the threshold out there in Salt Lake by now, right? Your guys' clocks have kicked over. Pretty sure.
You know well, it's not a huge coincidence that
excellent.
the New Year's that the guy ran everybody over.
Coming up, Sam Stovall joins us from CFRA, a man who knows the calendar. Can't think of anyone better to kick off the new year with. Coming up next.
I think he was born in Texas, some guy. And then the Tesla Cybertruck that exploded in front of the Trump Towers in Las Vegas. Whoever rented that car also works in the same army base, so it was a planned, coordinated attack. And then you have like a fucking mass shooting that happened in Queens, which is pretty wild, dog. Pretty wild shit.
Buy on blue, sell on red. This new indicator gives extremely accurate trade signals. 8 out of 10 traders who have tried it say they are now profitable. No, that's not an exaggeration, that's a fact. This is the Auto Trend system, the fastest growing trading system of 2023. This is how it works. When the bars
Breaking news, night out in Queens turns violent after a mass shooting in Jamaica.
Police say 10 people, all teenagers, were hurt when several suspects opened fire outside a venue. And Christina Fan joins us live from the scene with the latest on where the investigation stands right now. Christina.
Mary and Doug, good morning. Police are still searching for multiple male suspects at this hour who were wanted and accused of shooting into a crowd of about 15 people who were standing outside an event space located just down this block in Jamaica, Queens. Police say it all unfolded just after 11:15 p.m. on New Year's Day outside the Amazura Concert Hall on 144th Place. There were so many victims, the street was crowded with ambulances waiting to rush them all to the hospital. According to police, about 90 people were inside and an upstairs private event space. The venue was at capacity and a line of about 15 people were waiting outside.
Police it's because I have the news on blast. That's why. It's because I have the news on blast. How's it? Volume good? No? If not, I have to restart. All right, let me restart.